Next, undue influence. The second element that affect the free consent of parties is undue influence. Pengaruh tidak wajar. So what is pengaruh tidak wajar? Apa dia undue influence here? This is defined under Section 16 Clause 1 of the Contracts Act 1950. According to this provision, it is provided that a contract is said to be induced by undue influence where the relations subsisting between the parties are such that one of the parties is in position to dominate the will of the other and uses that position to obtain an unfair advantage over the other. Maksudnya di sini, undue influence tersebut terjadi bila ada antara pihak yang berkontrak tersebut ada hubungan. There is a relationship between them where one of the parties here is in position to dominate. Salah satu pihak yang berkontrak tersebut, dia dalam kedudukan yang boleh menguasai the will of the other, kemahuan, kerelaan pihak yang lagi satu. And pihak yang berkuasa tadi atau yang boleh mempengaruhi tadi use that position, dia menggunakan kedudukan dia tersebut to obtain unfair advantage, untuk mendapatkan satu keuntungan atau satu faedah yang tidak adil terhadap pihak lagi satu. So that is the meaning of undue influence by virtue of Section 16 Clause 1. Okay. So, by virtue of that section, here are the elements that must exist in order to see, to determine whether there is undue influence or not in the contract. First, the contract must be the one which is unconscionable. Apa maksud unconscionable kat sini? It means that the agreement is obviously unfair to one of the parties. Okay, the contract was between parties who have relation, and contract tu terjadi antara pihak yang memang ada hubungan. So hubungan yang macam mana? Where one of the party is dominant over the other. Dia lebih berkuasa. Satu pihak ni lebih berkedudukan yang lebih berpengaruh, lebih berkuasa over the other party, and then that dominant party obtain unfair advantage. Dia mendapat faedah yang tidak adil, tidak saksama under the contract. While the other party, pihak lagi satu, was unfairly suffer. Here it means that the party here unfairly suffer, terjejas ataupun disadvantage, menanggung kerugian atau kehilangan under the contract due to the undue influence made by the other party. So these are the examples of the types of relationship that may exist between the parties which cause undue influence. Okay, for example, let's say there is a real or apparent authority. One of the parties who has real or apparent authority over the other. For example here, the relationship between husband and wife. So the husband is dominant, having apparent authority over the wife. And also the parents towards the children. So of course the parents would be dominant over the children. Now let's say there are contracts between the parties, okay, in this type of relationship. Here, if the husband gains something which is unfair towards the wife under the contract, in that case there is undue influence. Or maybe there is a contract, there is agreement between a parent and the children, and the agreement appears to be unconscionable, unfair to the children, where the father obtained advantage over the children. So in that case, there is undue influence. Okay, another type of relationship, fiduciary relationship. perkaitan amanah. Okay. Maksud perkaitan amanah ni sebagai contoh, the relationship between a leader towards the followers. Okay. Under this type of relationship, maybe the followers would only agree or just follow whatever order, whatever instruction given by the leader. So let's say if the leader gains some advantage upon the followers under certain contract, in that case there is undue influence. Or maybe a relationship between doctor against patient. Okay, since the patient would always follow whatever advice of the doctor, so meaning here the doctor is having is in a position of dominant over the patient. So now let's say there is a contract between them and the doctor obtain advantage over the patient where the patient suffer due to that agreement. In that case, there is undue influence. Another type of relationship is, let's say there is a natural reliance, penggantungan secara natural terhadap satu pihak. For example, here let's say there is a relationship between nurse and bedridden patient. Okay, let's say sebagai contoh, katakanlah patient ni yang memang dah tak boleh buat apa-apa dah, bergantung harap pada nurse ataupun personal assistant yang menjaga dia. Now, tiba let's say diorang buat agreement and the patient surrender all his property to the nurse alone. There is possibility of undue influence. Okay, because the patient naturally rely on the nurse. Okay, so what is the effect of undue influence? The effect is the agreement is voidable, meaning the party who suffer or disadvantage under the contract has the right to void the contract by virtue of section 20 of the Contracts Act.